we need to focus more on the people and the culture and help, because we have a couple of employees that have improved greatly. They went from being a low performer, always late, frequent absences, to now they're showing up 30 minutes early and kicking butt out there. And one of them walked up to me the other day and gave me a high five, and he's like, Michelle, I just want to thank you for helping me and working with me and getting me to see what I was doing wrong without beating me with it. I'm Michelle Henderson, and I'm the People and Culture Manager. When I first started, I was a payroll administrator, and I worked in accounting, and it just felt like there wasn't a lot of involvement for the employees. It was kind of like just do what you're told and don't ask too many questions. We are set in our ways kind of thing. And there were just a lot of structural things where sometimes it felt like the leadership didn't know what production was doing or what was really going on, and people would just make decisions outside of everyone and then just be like, here you go, have at it. And it was impacting the company greatly. Also, the biggest challenge I had was trying to question some of the things that were being done and how they were being done. For the simple fact, I've been in this type of role in between payroll and accounting and HR for over 20 years, so I have some experience in there. And some of the things, I believe in work smarter, not harder, and there were some things that were being done that weren't very smart to me in the way it was being done. But when I would bring those up, it was like, oh, no, you can't do that. Now we're doing some of those things, and it's starting to bring fruit, if you will. So they basically just asked me if I was interested in becoming more of the HR seat and owning that seat. And it's something that I've always wanted to do. I love working with people and making a difference and having a good, healthy culture. I've kissed a few frogs, so to speak, in my career, and I feel like we have an opportunity to do something really great here and be a leader in how we treat our employees, in the culture that we have here, being responsible with the community, which we really don't have. So being in this role has really opened that up, and we're able to address some real problems that our employees are struggling with that are impacting how they show up for us on a daily basis. And just being able to interact with them and help them along that way. Even I have a couple of employees that will reach out to me outside of here because they're having personal issues and just need somebody to listen that doesn't have a vested interest in the situation. So it's humbling for me, and I would have never had that opportunity had that wasn't necessarily the direction to go, if you will. The more issues that we're pulling forward in the issues list and them being called out, it's pretty hard to refute something that's in type on a computer screen that has a legacy behind it. There are certain issues that I've put on the issues list, and it's made other managers on the leadership team go, you know what, I've experienced that too. It's not just her saying this, and it's really bringing out issues more vocally. And I think that showed that we do have some cultural issues in our company, and the little improvements that I've been making and just interacting more, letting them know, hey, just because we're on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the glass, doesn't mean that we're not here for you, which was kind of the barrier that we had a lot, whereas some of the production folks wouldn't come anywhere near side of the building because they're like, oh no, they're off limits. You're kind of one of us. You know, you're not afraid to call it like you see it, which I think I'm more on the leadership team. I'm the more timid one, but we're all, you know, we see a problem, we call it out and deal with the issue. And that's like-minded people respect other like-minded people and tend to listen more. So I think you're able to kind of give back what's given to you, and really, like, dealing with people is learning how to interact with people and get them to shift. And sometimes you have to adapt to their way of thinking or their way of speaking to get it to sink in. And I feel like you do that really well, because there's not too many people that can wrangle Chris back in when he goes off into left field, or any of us really. And I think you're just like able to do that, and that takes a special gift.